Saturday, a global day of solidarity was held under the slogan "Venezuela is not a threat," with the aim of rejecting the imperial aggressions of the United States against that country. Let's look at some of the expressions of support in the American continent.
In various cities across Colombia, social movements ratified their support for Venezuela, while in Ecuador, the movement of anti-fascist journalists sent a message of brotherhood to the South American people.
Today we are gathered here with this honorable diplomatic corps representing the desire for peace of Latin Americans and Colombians. We strongly reject the interference of the Donald Trump administration and US imperialism off the coasts of the Caribbean Sea, which not only affects our brothers and sisters in the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, but also affects us Colombians and Latin Americans. We do not want the winds of war to blow through our America. We want peace. We are a peaceful society, and as Latin Americans, we depend on the sovereignty and self-determination of peoples and strengthening the bonds of brotherhood and solidarity between the sister Bolivarian Republic and today Colombia put World Conference on Life.
Venezuela no es una amenaza. Venezuela es esperanza.
Venezuela is not a threat. Venezuela is hope. The real terrorists, drug traffickers, and genocidal maniacs are in the United States. The homeland of Bolivar and Hugo Chavez is defending itself. I am Juliana Jimenez. I am Guillermo Toscano. I am Dax Toscano, members of the movement of anti-fascist journalists of Ecuador. We send a fraternal embrace to the people of Venezuela.
The people of Paraguay also expressed their solidarity with the Bolivarian Revolution. In the same vein, Mexican citizens asserted that Venezuela is a territory of peace, emphasizing that Washington violated international law by deploying its naval forces in the region.
From the Hugo Chavez Public Library Network of Paraguay, we send our solidarity and unconditional support to the heroic people of Venezuela, always at the forefront of all of Latin America. Our great respect to Nicolas, to God, and to the entire team of Commander Chavez's party. We say here we are, here we go. To Nicolas, given by God, and to the entire leadership of Commander Chavez's party, we say, we are here, we are with you, just call us.
With fraternal greetings from Mexico, we declare that our region, Latin America, and the Caribbean, has the most important international treaty on nuclear weapons. Because, as a densely populated region, it is prohibited from manufacturing, possessing, or deploying nuclear weapons in the region. This treaty, which is international law, has been violated by the United States, given its presence with nuclear weapons in the region and especially in the vicinity of Venezuela. That is why we say firmly and clearly that Venezuela is not a threat, that Venezuela is a hope for the democratic and sovereign peoples and governments of the world.
Brazil's landless movement expressed its support for the Venezuelan people, while prominent figures in Cuba ratified their brotherhood and solidarity with President Maduro.
The movement of landless rural workers in Brazil has always supported the Bolivarian Revolution, since Chavez came to power to lead the Bolivarian Revolution. For 22 years, the movement has had an internationalist brigade that contributes to and learns much from the Bolivarian Revolution. We are here to show our solidarity with the Venezuelan people who decided to be sovereign, who decided to defend their territory. That is why the landless movement says no to Donald Trump's invasion, because the Venezuelan people decided to live in peace and sovereignty.
We express our support for the Venezuelan people, the Bolivarian government, and President Maduro in the face of new aggressions and threats from the United States. The violation of peace and tranquility in the Caribbean region with military deployment based on a farce referring to the alleged involvement of Venezuela in drug trafficking. which we all know is a falsehood and a way to justify actions aimed at ending the sovereignty and integrity of the country.
This is a day of solidarity that reaffirms the support of the peoples of the world for Venezuela and its government led by constitutional President Nicolas Maduro.